Welcome back to the channel. I want to start off by saying thanks to everyone that has shown support in the last few videos. Everyone that has, just comment. Anyone that, I just very thankful for the support. And, I just want to start off by saying thank you. And, I'm definitely extremely blessed to be able to wake up today and be able to share a piece of my journey. And I'm hoping that a piece of my journey can, maybe what I'm saying today can change someone, the way they think or feel. But I just wanted to share. So I just wanted to get on here, make a short video, and just kind of tell you that, God loves you. We all have room for you. And, I want to talk about the struggles of every day of starting over, restarting at 41. So it could be different reasons why you're restarting your life at 41, but the reality is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why you're restarting your life at 41 or 40. It doesn't matter. What really matters is that you get up and keep going for it. Keep getting up, keep fighting for it. Because at the end of the day, when God gives you an opportunity to wake up, because today so many people wasn't able to wake up. One thing about myself, when I go through, it's still tough. Even it's tough for me too. It's tough. I'm not where I used to be at. And, I'm trying to, at 41, I keep saying 41. I'm really 40, but I'll be 41 in a couple of days. So I'm basically 41. And, the thought of every day thinking like, okay, what's my next move? What's going to be my next career path that I choose? What's the next thing that I need to be working on to make sure that my daughter has everything, and still not just mentally staying sharp and being able to keep pushing. For starters, what I do is I definitely pray, and I thank God, and I'm thankful because I could have been where I was a few years ago, where it was really tough, like literally sleeping on the floors. Literally not having heater, so going through a lot. So to be where I'm at today, and yeah, it's crazy out here. I'm in Philly, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know, I'm out here in Philly, so I'm recording my car, so it's definitely kind of tough out here. But that kind of threw me off a little bit, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's how life is. Sometimes things happen, life happens, and throws you off. It's okay. You just keep fighting, keep going through it. You don't give up. Because the reality is that, even if you feel like giving up and you feel like this is it, like there's nothing better, the reality is that tomorrow you'll wake up and you'll have another chance to keep pushing. And if you keep pushing, you keep grinding, you keep going through it, eventually you're going to get over the hump. And you'll be in a much better situation than you were a year ago. For my situation, for me, I can honestly say like 3 years ago was rough. 2 years ago was rough. Last year is when I started coming out the hump. This year I went through some more turbulence, and now I'm coming out of it. I'm going into 2026 with a much stronger mindset and a more set with, okay, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to go. And the reality is that I'm hoping that I can continue to grow on YouTube. I can continue to share my journey. I can continue to share my experience. And hopefully that we can all grow together. But the reality is you can't quit. There's no such thing as quitting. You know what I mean? God gave you another opportunity to keep fighting. That's the reality. But you have to put the work in. You have to still go out here and put the work in. So even if you do go to an 85, don't just come home and do nothing. This goes for if you're 30, 20. Don't just go to a job. This goes for anyone. But I'm talking to that man, to that boy that's 20 years old that one day will be 40. 20 years will go by so quickly. Go and put the work in. Don't go to work and go to an 85. There's nothing wrong with an 85. Go to your 85, come home. Don't get on that video game. Don't get on Netflix. Don't do none of that. Get to work. Start putting a plan together. Get to grinding. You do 8 hours for someone, now do 8 hours, mind your business, and do 8 hours for yourself. Because at the end of the day, like, it's rough. It can be pretty rough if you have to restart. Especially at a time where, you know, massive layoff is happening. People start discriminating you because you're a little older. Warehouse don't want a 40-year-old. So you have to be more strategic about how you go about it. Build those skills up. If you're going to get into business, start your business, but have a plan B if your business fail. Most businesses actually fail after 5 years. Majority of them don't even get past the first year. So have a plan B. So what I'm saying is, you know, go out here and fight, grind, do what you're supposed to do. Don't stop because you're restarting at 40 or 50 or 60. It doesn't matter. Keep fighting. As long as God gives you another opportunity to wake up. As long as God tells you, hey, you up this morning? You able to move your arms, your legs? Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Don't stop. Don't stop fighting. All you need is just one break. One break. And that break can change everything. But you'll never get that break if you stop. Even if you feel like, yo, I can't do this no more, get on your knees and pray. Pray for God to give you the strength, the wisdom, the endurance to keep pushing through. You have to dig. See, because when you restart at 40, you have to be able to be out here, be able to compete with kids that are 20 years old, 30 years old. Especially if you're a man. You have to be perfect. When I say perfect, I mean in the sense of you have to outwork a 20-year-old. You have to use all your resources, all your wisdom, all your strength, everything you have, just to get back. And that's the reality of things sometimes. It's not going to always be peaches and cream. But you have to be out here. You have to be prepared to do whatever it takes to get back on your feet. And for me, it is scary. It can be a little scary because I know that I'm going into an entire industry that I ain't never been comfortable with. Recording myself, putting my business out there for the world to know. This is uncomfortable for me. But I know that if I'm going to have a chance to make it on YouTube, to continue to grow my channel and continue to grow a new business, because I look at YouTube as not only a place to be able to express myself, but the ability to have multiple channels to be able to run multiple businesses. It's free advertisement for all the skills and everything I have acquired throughout the years. If you have a phone, jump on YouTube. Try it. You never know. What if you never know? Try it. And it gets you a place to just express yourself, because sometimes we don't have that. Sometimes we don't have someone we can talk to. But guess what? You can build community here and talk to people. You can come on my channel and talk to me. You can put it on a comment. I will reply back. We can get to know one another. I'm here for you too. I'm here for you. But what I'm saying is don't quit. Keep going. Keep fighting. Don't quit. Life ain't going to be easy. There's going to be times where, there's times when you restart at 40, you don't know where you want to go. In my next video, I'm hoping I can make a video how to brainstorm. Like, how do I brainstorm when trying to come up with different ideas and different stuff. So that's definitely a future video coming up. That's my next video. So definitely hit the notification button so you can be notified. Let you know when that video is coming out. But I just want to start off by saying I love you. God loves you. Fight the good fight. And it is hard. It's okay to be honest with yourself and say it is hard to start over at 41. But it's okay. It's hard not to try. It's harder if you don't try what's gonna be down to what you'll be getting. But I'm here. I'm like I said, like on Sundays, I'm working on setting up the live stream again, and where we can just talk. So definitely look out for that this Sunday. Put in the comment what time you think is best works. The average time is like whatever time works. Whatever time I get the most on my comments will be the time that I'm really gonna start. But put it on the comment. What time best works? Is it in the morning? Is it in the afternoon? Is it late night? Sundays are my free days, so I'm free anytime. But I'm curious to see what works for everyone. Put it in the comments. And I'm gonna let you guys go. I didn't want to make this video too long. I feel like it's already going long enough. But keep fighting. Regardless, you 40, 30, 20, 50, 60, 80, 100. Keep fighting. God has given you a chance to wake up. That doesn't mean lay in bed and moan about your past. You can't change the past. The past is the past. But you can change is your future. And the way you change your future is your present. And what you do now, what you do today. So if God gives you an opportunity to wake up today, go and get it. Like a good friend of mine, Naeem, used to say, nothing works but work. Go and get it. Peace and love. I hope y'all guys wake up and really go out and get it. If you're feeling depressed, take a deep breath, take a nice shower, and go for a jog, go for a walk, pray. If you're frustrated with your job, change your attitude. Change your attitude. If you go into a job you hate, change the attitude. Say, I love this job. Before you go in there, don't say, I hate this job. Say, I love this job because without this job, I want to be able to feed my family. I want to be able to keep clothes over. I want to be able to keep a shelter, a house, or pay my bills. I'm thankful. If you have loved ones, love them. Love on them. Show them support. We never know when's our last day with them. Change the attitude, change the mindset. That's the first step into rebooting your life at 40. I can't do what I did when I was in my 20s. And I can't do what I did when I was in my 30s. But I have to have a much better attitude. I know my attitude has to be, you know what? I'm going to go out here and get it. Even if that means going back to doing DoorDash. Who cares? I'm not embarrassed to do it. I do DoorDash now. Because I'm trying to save the money that I need to be able to go to school. To get my captain license. I not only need the money to get the license, but I need the money to be able to pay. Yeah, you can do. Yes, you can do. You can get your license online for half the cost. But I don't learn like that. I'm more of a hands-on person, so I need to be in the class. And I know that by myself. So that's why I'm trying to do DoorDash. I'm doing everything I can. Even after I'm done doing all my activities with my child, after I make sure my kid's fine, after I'm done doing work, I go and do DoorDash. And I make a lot of money. But I'm thankful for the money that I am making. Because I know it's going to serve a purpose. It's getting me one step closer being able to go to school, get my captain license, and start my journey. I'm not asking for a handout. I'm out here getting it by all means necessary. Because I know I've been given the opportunity to go and fight for it. Why complain, make a big fuss about it? I can't change what happened. I don't want to keep coming on here and keep talking about my past and my past, my past, my past. I want to start talking about my future. What 2026 is going to look like. We're a few weeks before this year's done. Like, I'm hoping people are writing down, get a notepad, start writing down some of what you're looking forward to 2026. Let's break into quarters. Let's work in quarters. So we can have something to measure and track. But it only works if you work. And that's something that has stuck with me since the day I met Naeem, because he's one of the hardest person. Shout out to Naeem. I know he's doing his thing over there on Herbalife. I know he was just recently on some show. I know he's doing his thing. And mad support to him, mad love to him. But there's one thing that I learned from him that I can honestly say was the same that he always said when we worked out. Nothing works but work. And that's facts. If you wake up today and you lay in your bed and do nothing but moan, you ain't going nowhere. But if you wake up, you take your behind to the shower, you wash behind, you go and clean your room out, go and make your bed, go and make yourself something to eat, and go and get it. Go and get a book, and let's start putting things together for 2026. Because 2026 is going to be the most powerful year for all of us. For all of us. Because we're going to go out here and go get it. We don't care what's going on in the economy. We don't care what's going on with layoff. We're going to make our own wave. There's still tons of money out here. We just got to figure out where the money has moved to. And we have to lean into it for those that are going through financially. But we got to start somewhere. If you don't have a job right now, and if you have a bike, you can do DoorDash. You can do DoorDash on a bike. You can do Uber Eats on a bike. I'm not saying it's easy. By no means I'm saying it's easy. But if by the end of the week you can have $200, that $200 is still better than having $0 from laying in that bed or playing that video game or getting on Netflix or talking to that girl for 2 or 3 hours while she's doing her thing. Go get it. If you have a car and you're struggling, it's a newer car, rent your car out. There's apps right now that you can put your cars out there. Get that bike. Or go and start delivering packages. There's apps that you can go and download, deliver packages. There's apps you can download and deliver food. There's tons of gig. And if your city happens to be one of the cities that you live in a small little town, and you come from a small town, it's okay. And if you feel there's no opportunities there, well, maybe it's time to move. Maybe it's the time to move. You're going to 2026. Maybe it's time to move, and that's okay. I know moving is not something that it's it's easy. I know that right now it's almost illegal in a lot of states, it's illegal to sleep in your car. I know that. But if you live in a small town, there is ways to go about it. But maybe it's time to leave that small town. Maybe it's time to look for a job and start putting jobs in a bigger city. Maybe it's time to make that move. And maybe you might feel like you don't have that support to make that big leap. Maybe you might feel like you don't have enough finance to make that big leap. I get it. 100%. But if you don't make that leap, you'll never know if you can fly. You have to make that leap at some point. Maybe you start by just looking at what free programs they have available for you, just to get yourself back on your feet. There's nothing wrong with going into the government assistant office and trying to get help if you really need the help. You're not saying I'm going to get on government assistant to be on here for life. No. Who cares what people say? You only going to go on there just to get the help you need. Just to get you on your feet. So you can find a new career, that new job, that new city, and start over again. So if you're 40 and you're trapped in a small town, and that town you feel is never gonna get you where you need to be at, you can love your small town. It's okay. I love small towns too. But if you aren't happy and you want more, then you gotta fly. It's okay. It's okay if you don't like to put yourself out there. You have to be uncomfortable. You have to become comfortable in being uncomfortable. And I think that's the hardest part for all of us. Especially if you're 40 and 50 and didn't really grow with technology. I know this stuff can be tricky. But make it simple. Start with you just using your phone, talking. It's free. If you feel like you need support, that's why they have a community tab in the bottom. Comment. Say, I need help. How can we help each other out? That's what this channel is about. It's about how can we all work as a group to help each other out. We're not only here to criticize, to clown anybody. Write something in the bottom. Say, if you need help, write it on, I need help. Let's have a conversation. Let's see where it goes. Let's see how we can both help each other out. But if you find this video, man, like, And if you want to really grow with this channel and you want to grow, be part of my journey and allow me to be part of your journey, let's subscribe. So we can build a much bigger platform for other people. So I'll leave y'all with this. Peace and love. Love yourself. Because God loves you. If he didn't love you, you wouldn't be here. You are special. Never forget you outswim all those sperms. You outswim millions and millions of your homies to be here. You ain't outswim all of them just to be here and do nothing with life. Think about that one. You outswim because you were supposed to be here. They're going to serve your full purpose. Peace and love.